And what is up, everybody? Jeremy here, excited to bring you another Starfield ship building video. Today I have the Nebuchadnezzar coming at ya. This is a glitched ship build using all those types of standard glitches, and including the fractional step glitches, creating new grids off of the primary grid. And this is a cool ship. It's a lot faster to do and a lot easier to do compared to the one we did yesterday. But yes, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And yes, you can find all the parts that we use in this build found in a Google Sheet listed in the description somewhere in this window that you're watching this. Or, I don't know. I don't know where they place it anymore. It's kind of like random sometimes. But yeah, let's get to the build. Let's show you what we're doing. And yes, we do have a very cool 2-hour guide going over all the glitches, merges, snap point sharing stuff in listed in the description as well. It goes over this a comprehensive guide, and it goes over all the details on those things. Check it out. Hopefully it should be helpful. My goal was to make it to have it be helpful, so hopefully it helps. All right, we need to set up some half-step glitch templates. So yes, we're using all our glitches in our wheelhouse to help us set these things up. But yeah, we have the SA4330 engines. It could be any SA engines to help you with this, but we're going to start off by setting up some. Do we need to set up that? No, we just make sure that these have the half step are at our half step. So you can see these guys are set at half step, so we have it perfect 50% in the y-axis. So how do we do that? Well, this is a special piece right here. It's going to be the SA4330 engine, and it needs to be in its port bottom orientation because there's a hidden 50% half-step snapping point in the middle of it. So if I use the standard duplication glitch method, all right, rules for the duplication glitch, you need to be able to duplicate the piece at the star yard that you are at. I purchased these at a different star yard. I got this at Stroud Eklund. I'm currently at the landing pad with Shipbuilder, but I started with 6, so that means I could duplicate the 6 times. So if I duplicate it, notice it went a half step up. It only works for this piece. So what I'm going to do to help me here is I'm going to add in a Deimos hole. That's the easiest one. Or yeah, Deimos hole's fine. So I'm going to select both of them. So I did shift click drag to select both of them, and then duplicate it. And duplicate it up once. All right, I'm going to do the same thing on controller to show you. I'm going to select these by tapping RB on both of those, tap Y, it duplicated both of them, accept the movement by tapping A, and there you go. Now we need to get it in the exact position. So I needed this because, and these are in a half step, perfect half step now. I needed this because the other pieces of this engine do not have that half step mark that this one does. So this one's special, that one's special. So in order for me to get this down, I'm just going to use the duplication glitch. For every single glitch, every glitch you do, the piece likes to move to the closest available snapping point. So the closest one is going to be this guy right here. So I hit duplicate, it moved down a half step. Perfect. And then I'm delete this one. I'll move this to the correct orientation. Move that. So I'm just going through the flips. That's Z on the keyboard, Y on the controller. All right, so the way to get down there is duplicate it down. Boom. Now the other side. So I'm swapping through the different orientations through on flips. Right there, duplicate it. I'm going to get this guy. Boom. Try to move it in. You can sometimes if you try to flip it, it'll move. So you notice that it moves. So that means you have this piece, this snapping point that's interfering. So the way around it is just, all right, just get it the way it is, and then, or get to the right orientation, and just duplicate it. Boom. Now I ran out of pieces. I can't duplicate this any further, right? I only had 6 to begin with. But luckily for this piece right here, this is not too bad. I'm just going to find the orientation I want. So it's this one, right? I want it there, and I'm going to use the flip glitch to open an available snapping point. That's the snapping point right there. Flip glitch rules for this is 1, you need to have the module in the work area. 2, you need to have a free and available snapping point for it to snap to. And 3, the module needs to have flips or variations that you can swap through. So this has flips. It has 6 flips. So I want to find the one that I want it to. Then I'm going to go through the 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it in. All right, so it's snapping right there. You see it's illegal. Then just flip it once. Then cancel the movement by tapping either escape or tab. And now it should be in there. All right, perfect. Let's show you how to do that in controller, because we were flipping already a bunch of times. But yeah, so that's the orientation I want. Select it. All right, go through 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know the next one is the correct orientation I want. Bring it in. Tap Y once, then cancel the movement. So Y to flip it, then cancel the movement by tapping B, and it's in there, right? Why did I do it that way? Because like, if I bring it in and go through the flips, it shifts down. That's the reason why. That's the only reason why. So yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Go back in. Try to bring it up. There it is. Flip once. Cancel the movement. And there. Tap LB. Make sure everything's connected. Everything is. There you go. So now we have the engines in the right, correct Y-axis spots. Now I can select all 3 of these. Bring these together. Now you can see the top and bottom are connected, but now the middle isn't. So what do we need to do here? So we have a means to connect this. It's going to be through all this stuff. So we have all that stuff connected. We need connected, right? So I think we did this first. So you're going to have that trouble there where like if you do a full step, it doesn't go. There you go. See? Yeah, connected. Perfect. So let's do that. Let's go through this process. We need to do several things. You do several things. So these are my pieces to help me out here. Another helper, another helper. This will help connect this middle piece in the Y-axis. And then this guy, I need to do something in the X-axis, because this is going to be, these pieces are positioned a half step to the left and right on the main grid. So this piece is going to be in the middle eventually, right? This piece is going to middle. This piece stays in the middle on the correct grid, but I need something here. So I'm going to break this down, show you what I did to make this work. All right. Let's see, there should be, yeah, porthole equipment plate. So we need to start off, what we need to start off with is we need to start by creating our template to have a perfect, or get close to a perfect 50% step in the X-axis. All right, so that's what we need to do first. So I'm going to grab a Deimos hole, grab another one right there. All right, going to lift it up just a little bit. I want to bring it like right there. So I'm going to try to use those lines to help me out a little bit. And the goal is, so this isn't perfect. Like when I usually create my templates, if you see it in my guide, in the glitch guide video, you'll see that I start off with the templates first. But in this case, you do not have to be exact. So you want to be as close as possible, but you don't need to be exact in this build. All right. So you have 2 Deimos holes. These are great because they have lines. And then I add the Deimos spine S. They have lines as well to help me figure out where the middle points are. And next part I need to do is add equipment plates to the top, because what I'm going to do is duplicate one of these Deimos spine Fs. And if I didn't have those equipment plates, if I try to move it, it might like snap to it. So I just use that to cover it up. And then I bring this in, and the idea here is to try to find like as close to that 50% step as you can. And the best part about these Deimos Fs is that you can flip it. All right, you can flip it. The reason why is this. If you try to just drop it, it shifts. You notice how it shifts a little? It shifts a little bit. But if you flip it first, so you go flip once, flip twice, cancel the movement by tapping escape or tab or being on the controller. I didn't do it. Hold on. Flip it, cancel the movement. It stays in the same place. All right, so that's one key point right here. So I don't have to be exact, but I want to be as close as I can to the Z-axis, the correct position in the Z-axis and the X-axis. So X-axis, left to right, Z-axis, forward and back. That's the difference between the X and Z-axis versus the Y. You have to eyeball everything. Like everything in the X and Z-axis, you can freely move anything around. But in the Y-axis, you move up and down in steps. All right, so does that look pretty good? That looks pretty good, right? So if I take the left one and duplicate it, it will shift everything to this spot right here, which is it should be about a 50%. It looks pretty good. Look, I like to look at these dots right here and see how close I am. So I missed the x-axis by a little bit, but let's see if that matters. Let's see if that matters. All right, if it does, then we'll adjust, or maybe I'll just restart the video. I don't know, but yeah, let's see here. I'm gonna take this one right here. I need my, oh, is it this one? It's this one. It already has a horizon weapon mount to it. So horizon weapon mount connected to Nova Wing. I'm going to bring in my Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector. So that's the weapon I have. So the concept here is I'm attaching or setting up a Nova Wing and bridging a Nova Wing through the Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector to another piece that has a weapon mount. And then I will continually bridge and connect other pieces to the weapon mount after we bridge those pieces. So here we go. I'm going to duplicate this. So this is using the concept of the duplication buddy glitch. So this is my buddy. I'm selecting the horizon weapon mount, and this between these two modules, the closest and available snapping point available between these two is that snapping point in the bottom of the Deimos Spine F right there. So that's what we're doing. So if I hit duplicate, it moves things exactly or close to 50%. I mean, it looks pretty good, but we'll find out. We'll find out a bit. So there we go. So we move something 50%. And now, if you double click this whole section, you see that everything is connected together, because this piece, this Vanguard Obliterator Auto Projector, is also connected to the Horizon Weapon Mount and also connected to the Nova Wing. All right, so that's what we're doing. And then what we're going to do is bring in a Nova Wing on the right side, right? Let's see, does that look good? We'll find out. We'll find out. So what we're doing is we're doing the flip or variation glitch into here. So flip glitch to an open available snapping point. There's an open available snapping point on this horizon weapon mount. Flip once, flip twice. Cancel the movement by tapping either tab, escape, or B on the controller. Double click, everything's still connected. And then I'm going to bring in this other Nova Wing, and we're going to use the method to flip glitch to a closed and occupied snapping point. So notice this, there's no other available snapping points in this here, right? It's not snapping to anything. I'm just bringing everything through. But I want to connect this piece to this Nova Wing. It's going to connect to that snapping point on the left side of this Nova Wing that I just connected, right? I connected to the Horizon Weapon Mount. So I'm going to move it in, flip once, flip twice, cancel the movement. All right, cancel the movement. Then double click on the rest of the connected pieces. Hit spacebar or A on the controller. It will move all those pieces to that unattached piece. Then accept the movement by tapping either spacebar, enter, or A on the controller, and everything is connected. There you go. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. All right, if this works, then I should be able to, like, well, that's wrong anyway. Let me see. Looks good. Let's see there. Well, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Well, if it's not exact, we'll make it work. We'll just make it work. I think it's fine. I think we're fine. If we're not fine, I'm going to restart this video and say you need exactly 50%, but you should be fine. And now that I have established this, I know I'm going to use the 50% step later on. So what I'm going to do is duplicate this and use this as my template now. So what I don't like about this, if I delete, I mean, one, it takes up more modules, but, well, it doesn't necessarily. But what I'm going to do is take two of these connected pieces. Oops, that was a connected piece. It's right here. So these are two connected, right? Bring it, oops, double click, bring it into these two pieces right here. There we go. I'm going to delete these because so those pieces were just there to help set it up. But this one, I'm going to make this consistent. So this is my consistent 50% half step. So if I duplicate, it moves in just as well. All right. And then I like to recolor it so I know that, hey, this is my helper. This is my helper. And I like to just create like a bright white and red and make this like a yellow. So I know, all right, these are my templates that help me move things any step direction I want it to. Okay. So that's now my helper. This is established. Now, we have to get a bridge to connect these guys, which are going to be on the bottom, to the middle part, because these middle pieces are not connected yet. So what I'm doing is I'm going to bring in a Hope Tech pipes, and this might be hard to do. Like if I try to step, It likes to go to the top and bottom, right? You might try to finagle it a little bit, try to get in there. So I got it there that way. But another means to do it, another means to do it is use a duplication glitch. Standard duplication glitch. There's a free and available snapping point right there. Any glitch you do, it likes to move to a free and available snapping point first. So if I click this and duplicate it, Control G on the keyboard or Y on the controller, it duplicates up. Accept it. There you go. And then I can just duplicate this one, move it to the side because it's still on the same Y-axis plane. So I moved it over. Now that that's established, I'm going to take 2 portholes, right? Porthole on the bottom, and slide it underneath. So slide it underneath both of those. Then I will move the Hope Tech pipes out, right? Then I'm going to add these equipment plates. And now I'm going to do the duplication buddy glitch. Duplication buddy glitch to move both of those pieces up exactly 1 step up. So this is the position I want, right? So but I need to move these in first and then move these back down. So this is currently these pieces are at 50% up, a half step up off the grid in the Y-axis. So I'm going to select both of these guys, right? Select both of these guys, duplicate both of those pieces up exactly 1 step up. So duplication buddy glitch, I'm using this as a buddy stack. Like I said, everything likes to move to a free and available snapping point, so I'm using the one on top. So this one covers the one on the bottom, the snapping point's in the bottom, so I can select both of these guys, right? Make sure both of them are selected. Yep. Then shift click drag to select the one on top. On controller, you're just tapping RB on all the modules, right? Then duplicate, Control G on the keyboard or Y on the controller. Accept the move by tapping either Enter, Spacebar, or A on the controller. And now it's up there. I can delete these 2 guys in the bottom, right? Then I'm going to bring these guys down. It's connected to the bottom set of these engines. Select these guys once again. Select all these guys. Now, if you are using another weapon, all right, my weapon of choice here is going to be the auto turrets, and the auto turrets you can flip it into position. But if you're deciding to use another weapon like a fixed position weapon, you need to make sure those weapons are in there first. All right, make sure those weapons are in there first before duplicating it down. That's my recommendation. I might be wrong though. Let me try it. I'm gonna do one right here. So I'm gonna select these guys, select these guys, select the one on the bottom, duplicate it back down, and let's see, is it all connected? Yeah. Okay, why is that? Yeah, it's all connected. Cool. So if you're using a weapon in the fixed position, put it on the equipment plate before you duplicate it down. All right. But in my case, I'm using a auto turret where you can flip it, so I'm just gonna flip glitch it in. Alright, so select these guys. Select these guys. Duplicate down. Boom. Alright. Delete, 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 delete. Now bring this guy in. Yep, connected. Perfect. Still connecting. The equipment plate getting connected. Perfect. Bring this other guy in. This one might be a little bit harder, but yeah, find that spot. I mean, it could be any of those spots. It's trying to connect to either the Horizon Web Mount, Nova Wing, or the equipment plate. So they're not exactly in the same spot, so just choose one. It's fine. So notice how it's up, so it picked the equipment plate. Alright, let's get the equipment plate. Hey, let's do it. Let's see it. Is everything still connected? Everything still is. So yeah, weapons have a wider footprint, bigger footprint to attach to other mounts and weapons. So yeah, to attach to other weapon mounts. Cool. So everything's now connected in this set of Nova wings, equipment plates, portholes, everything like that. The last piece we need to do is bring in the Hope Tech pipes, flip glitch those guys in to an open and available snap point, and now everything is connected. So that's the process we use there. And then I'm going to bring in the rest of the turrets. I want these facing the back. So yeah, these guys are facing out. I mean, the other way you could do, this is one thing I always like to do. Is it gonna get it? Gonna get it again? I don't know if we can get it again. The other thing I like to do is just face it the other way, because you get a wider range of, yeah, you get a wider range. But I mean, it's not that much of a difference, and you know, it depends. If you could, it matters. It matters. But yeah, it gives you a wider arc if you're further away from the side you're shooting at. Okay, there you go. So face those guys to the back. Face this guy to the back. And that's my set right there. So now we have the engines completed. Woo! We did it, guys. We did it. So next part we need to do is get these back on the main grid. So we have this middle piece, that Nova wing in the middle. What we're going to do is bring the HopeTech pipes, and we're going to see there's a free and available snap point in the back here, in the Nova wing. I'm going to bring it in, flip once, flip twice, cancel the movement, double click, make sure everything's connected, perfect. And then I'm going to connect the back side of this Hope 5 landing gear to those pipes. Boom. There you go. Engine completed. Nice. Next up, what do we have to do next? All right. We're going to bring out this guy. We're going to start setting up our main section. So we have this nice little slope. I like this slope. I did it in the last build too, but I wanted to do it again. So I like this little half-step slope. So this is not a complete 50% step. This is an almost half step, and we're going to show you how to do that in a bit. So we're going to take this guy and start building it. We'll start with the NG6 landing bay. All right. Right behind that, we have right on top of the landing bay, we have the Galactic Control Station. Underneath that, we have a extended port 200 Docker underneath, and then we're going to flip glitch or variation glitch the Nova Calling 2L in its bottom middle orientation right there. Behind, we'll save this for later because we need to glitch that in. Then this guy, we actually have these weapons. So they're actually, I don't know how, they somehow got connected to the Magellan. Yeah, so we'll keep it. So it's somehow attached. See, notice here, you click it, it got attached to the snap point, weapon snap point on the Magellan, even though it's not on the right. It came off of these Horizon weapon mounts. So that's cool. I'll keep it. Sure. So next thing we need to do, we need to glitch this guy in. Alright, so I'm going to duplicate this. And for this one, I'm going to use the drop-down glitch. All you got to do, so I'm not going to use the duplication glitch. I mean, you could do that too. But here, just because we have it, I'm going to delete the Galactic Control Station, click on the cockpit and hit spacebar, it'll move down. So that's another variation of the drop-down glitch where you don't have to use the timing. Same thing on controller. Yeah, because I'm avoiding the timing tricks because sometimes I can't get it. So yeah, after you delete the supporting piece, just tap A on the controller, it'll move down. And then hit A to accept the movement. So there you go. So that's how you do the drop-down glitch without using a timing exercise. Then we bring in the Nova Calling, flip glitch that one in, boom, right there, and then we'll save these pieces for later. Next part we need to do. I think what should we do? Because we need to, so we're saving this for later. We need to move in pieces like right here. Like these pieces, right there. Alright, so here's the method. Remove the Hope 5 landing gear for now. Move out the 500T. So we're going to put that back in later, but we need to kind of get connected so that we can bring in our reactor, Alpha Grav Drive. I'm only using the R4000 Alpha Grav Drive for this one. It's 26 light year range. To me, that's fine. Of course, if you want it, the best one, but I think it's 29 light years. You could always upgrade this. Totally up to you. So what we need to do here is bring this guy and connect it to, not that point. Wait, where's it connected to? So I want to connect it to this. That's what I'm trying to do. There it is. So connect the Nova Calling to the engines right there. Double click and move this there. There you go. So I wanted to connect this Nova Calling to this other one. And that's how I connect the ship first. Now, what you need to do is bring these pieces in. So I'm going to bring in a helper supporting piece. It's going to be, like, now I know how awesome HABs are. They have variations to it, right? Like, I overlooked that every single time. Since they have the variations, that means you can move it anywhere in a ship without a problem. So, like right here, swap through the variations. Boom, it's in there now, right? So that's a key piece. So I'm just going to color this blue so you know that, hey, this is just a supporting piece. I'm going to bring it in. Now I'm going to add, or I'll bring in 2. So now I'm going to do this, and then I could just use duplication, glitch it down, or up first, down, down. So, oh, duplicate to the side. That's fine. Now it should duplicate it. There. No. Nope. Hold up. I want you down there. So the other part about the half-step glitches is that now you have all these other snapping points for things to go to. There, that's the one. There, now duplicate it down. Perfect. Okay, now I need to do the same thing with this guy. So yeah, if it duplicates up first, that's fine because there's an open available snapping point there. But now that's closed off. The only place it can go to is down. And now I need to use a duplication buddy glitch because this part is covered now. So duplication buddy glitch. Nope. Get to the side first. That's fine. I'm going to delete this one on the side. So trying to eliminate all the available snapping points that it can move to. Duplicate it down. There you go. So now those guys are currently merged in the same spot. I'm going to bring in the shield generator, 60S shield generator, protector shield generator. Just push that one in, cancel the movement. All right, it's connected, perfect. And this guy, duplicate down, okay, and then now you have the duplication buddy glitch. It went down perfectly because it doesn't have any snapping points on the bottom, top, or back. So there we go. Now we have everything set there. Whew. I'll keep this to the side for now. And now we have this piece. Now we're here. Yeah. All right. What's next? Let's set up this guy. So we have all these guys that we need to set up right here. And inside, let's reveal what we have going on. We have all this. So what did I set up here? Well, I'm setting up a almost half step for this guy to sit on, right? It's going to sit at almost a half step. So that's the equipment plate right here and a porthole on the bottom. So yeah, that porthole on the bottom is where this guy is glitching into. Then we have a 1/3, almost like, I mean, yeah, a little 1/3 step maybe to the left and right of the middle, right there. And that's where these guys are connecting into, right? That's what we're doing. And then these guys are just holding these additional Nova wings, which then brings in these pieces to the back. Those pieces along with, no, yeah, those are it. That's it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I have my helper. I need to get 50% in the x-axis. So let's break these guys apart. And I need another helper. I need another supporting piece. So here we go. I'm going to bring in, here's the Nova Wing with a weapon. Boom. Also grab that one. So I want it on this side first. There you go. Bring in the actually no, this is wrong order. Hold on. I need to get in the weapon plate and porthole first. There we go. So let's do this. So we're setting up a half step, almost half step down. All right. So I'm going to bring the porthole first. All right. Bring the porthole first. You don't need the equipment plate yet. It's fine. But then you're also going to need a horizon web mount. We're going to use this as the helper piece to move this almost a half step down. All right. So that's what we're doing. Oh my. Alright, so just add a weapon, any weapon of your choice. We're throwing this away later. So select the porthole, select the weapon, and using the concept, once again, for a duplication buddy glitch, it likes to move to a free and available snap point. And the closest one is between these two modules, is the weapon mount for this weapon here. So if I duplicate this, so select these by clicking, then shift click drag, or tap RB on the controller, hit Control G on the keyboard or Y on the controller, it duplicates this down exactly almost a half step. And that's fine, that's all we need. Bring this in, and then I don't need this anymore. Bring in a Nova wing, flip it, boom. Bring in a Nova or your Vanguard Obliterator Object Projector. You can see that everything's still connected, perfect. I don't need this top piece anymore. I'm going to bring in this Horizon weapon mount, bring it in, boom. Then I'm going to use my template for the half step, delete this, select this one, shift click drag, select the Horizon weapon mount, duplicate it, got exactly half step there. Then I'm going to cover up that half step, flip glitch that one in, boom. Now I'm going to create another template. All right, another template. I'm going to bring out the Deimos Spine F. So this is like a 1/3 step, I guess. Somewhere right there. Deimos. Wait, I'm looking at the halves. Deimos Spine F. Like I said, Deimos hold, Deimos Spine F. It has a lot of lines to help you figure out where things should be. I'm going to put an equipment plate on top so I can cover up that snapping point so it won't interfere with what I'm trying to do. So I can freely move the Deimos Spine F. So if I remove that equipment plate, it's going to try to do that. Right? So keep that equipment plate there so it doesn't move. Bring this over. And what I want to do is line up as best as I can in the Z-axis. So this line here at the bottom. And then the middle this middle line is going to meet the edge of this line on the Deimos hole. So that's where I want it. There, flip it, boom. And then what I'm going to do is select, is it this guy? Yeah, it's that guy. So I'm going to select this piece and move it about, what is that? Is that 1/3? What is that? Is that 1/3, a quarter, 3/8? I'm guessing 3/8. So I'm going to select the one on the left, the Horizon weapon mount on the left. It's going to copy the weapon with it. That's fine. Then duplication glitch, duplication buddy glitch, but I'm using these templates. It's going to move to the closest available spot, which is this guy right here, which along it moved this piece over as well. I'm going to delete this piece, duplicate this guy. One more time. Oh yeah, so you double click, make sure that Horizon weapon mount's connected perfect. Wait, why aren't you? Hey, what's up with you? Uh-oh. What? I duplicated some that wasn't connected. Hold on, guys. Undo for a little bit. Actually, let's keep that. I'll just delete this. This guy. Alright. Select, duplicate, boom. Duplicate this, or duplicate this. Because like, if I duplicate this, it's going to duplicate a weapon. So I'll just duplicate the one that doesn't have a weapon, flip glitch that one in. Double click, make sure everything's connected. Perfect. Now let's continue on. Something about right there. Eyeball that in. Cool. Line. Click, shift click drag, duplicate. Boom. Okay. And remove the weapon, duplicate this again. Or duplicate the one on outside so you don't duplicate the weapon. But let me see. Double click. Alright, cool. Flip switch that one in. Everything's still connected. Perfect. Now I'm going to reverse it. Select the one on the inside here. Duplicate that one across. Boom. Delete the weapon. And then I can delete this guy. Cool. There it is. Because now I want to attach some wings to that. So I'm not going to use this template anymore, so I can remove that. Let's bring in a Nova wing. Flip glitch that one in. Bring in another Nova wing. Flip glitch that one in. Double click. Everything's connected. Booyah! Now, we have that porthole. This piece. Oh yeah, we're perfect here. So we're going to double click this. Bring it over to the spot we want it to be. And then I think I had something here. Okay, delete my helper. Delete this. Delete this. Oh, that was an extra piece too. So the thing about this is that there's this open spot right here. I usually like to cover it up. I mean, yeah, you should cover it up because if you try to flip, yeah, this guy's going to try to attach. And I want to use a flip glitch to an already occupied snapping point to get there. So, what do I do? I'm just thinking in my head real quick. Do I want to do these now? No, I do not want to do those now. Yeah, so, yeah, you could just bring in a HopeTech Pipes variation glitch that went in. It's all connected. Then you're going to bring this in and get as close to that spot as possible. So if this was on the grid, let me see, I'll get it on the grid. Bring it down. No, that wasn't on the grid. Which one's on the grid? Is this on the grid? No. It's like, no, it wasn't on the grid. But, like, it's like, this is a half, like, about almost a half step. Are you on the grid? None of these pieces are on the grid anymore. Here, I'll duplicate this. All right, so this one's on the grid. So if I move it up, you can see it's still not there, but guess what? You can do a flip glitch to an already occupied snapping point. I want this to snap to that porthole on the bottom that we moved under, right? That's attached to that equipment plate. It's like, so basically kind of Nova wing, weapon, equipment plate, porthole, and back up into connecting this Nova cowling. So flip glitch to an already occupied snapping point. If I double click the rest of the ship and hit spacebar, it will still move the rest of the ship to that piece and attach to it. And there it is. There we go. So we have that piece connected. I feel like I did other things, but I can't remember. So, am I done? So here we go. Now let's move this guy in. So now, I mean, yeah, flip glitch is connected to that piece. I'm done with templates. So there's no more templates that are needed in here. Cool. Sweet. So let's finish it off. We're getting close. We're getting close to the end. All right, next up. What did I do next? Let's bring in these guys. So this is going to flip glitch to an already occupied snapping point. I want to connect to that weapon mount right there. So I'm going to bring it in. Right? So notice how it snapped there. You can bring it up. Just get as close as possible. Flip glitch to an already occupied snapping point. Double click the rest of the ship. Hit spacebar. Let things turn green. And that looks right. Do it again, other side. Flip glitch. Double click. Hit spacebar. Oh, that's not right. So there you see. What was that? Where'd you move to? Oh, it didn't connect. Wait, is this connected? Oh, it's not connected yet. Huh. There, now it's connected. Wait, did something else move? Can't tell anymore. It's fine. There it is. So yeah, if the ship lifts up like that, notice how all these pieces are dropping because it lifts up and then drops down the grid, or like drops everything down the grid. So notice that when you do that. So anyway, go bring this back in. So yeah, notice how this is a few steps lower now. So bring this back in, flip it, double click. Oh, that's what it did. It moved this down. Yeah, because it wasn't connected to anything. Ah, there you go. That's where I missed. All right, cool. Yeah, so all these guys are dropping down. So let's raise it up. Okay. Let's fill out these like pieces, these other two pieces before we finish off the rest. Okay, so this is what we did. I connected everything with a Nova Wing is going to connect right here. That's going to connect right there. Yeah, right there. So I start off with Nova Wing, bring it in. We have this tail cap, bring it in. We have this other tail cap, but what I'm going to do is leave it alone. I was like, no, I do glitch it in first. Right, so I bring it in, flip glitch. Notice this is the one piece that when you try to flip glitch it, it moves off. So just double click the rest of the ship, space bar, or A on the controller, let things turn green, and then it moves things into place. I feel like it did something else first. Let me double check the other piece, other side. And the same, like this, the other side is exactly the same as this one. So yeah, okay, I see what I did. So I'm gonna try to variation glitch to an already occupied snapping point first. Boom, all right, perfect. Then I'm going to bring this underneath, variation glitch. Boom. Then bring this other piece underneath, variation glitch to an already occupied snapping point. Double click the rest of the ship. Boom. This one you need to vary it into. Boom. And then I had, well, first, let's go ahead and just add this equipment plate. So this is an interesting part right here, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm going to flip glitch this one in first. Boom, boom, boom. Bring this one in. And here's that Horizon weapon mount that was there, that was holding these pieces together, but now these pieces are connected to the cockpit. So I'm going to bring that inside, flip glitch that. Oh, you just put it in. Okay, hey, didn't need to flip anything. Awesome. Finishing it off. So yeah, just go ahead and start closing off that point first. Variation glitch that one in. Up top, variation glitch to an already occupied snapping point. Double click, hit spacebar, boom. This one, bring it up. So yeah, what's neat is that these guys don't have top snapping points, so there's a free and available snapping point underneath this guy, right here. So I can bring in these NG20 landing gears, just variation glitch that one in. Boom. Okay. Now we have something different. One more fractional step glitch. Okay. We're bringing that in. This is going to be the 1/3 step drop down, because if you want this on, this would be like, yeah, so this was drop down 1/3 step, because this is what would be on the grid. That's on the grid. And you can see here, or maybe not see here. See, that part is a half step or 1/3 step down. This is, yeah, so on the grid, I wanted to be able to see this texture from the Hope Tech pipes. So I remove that, bring this in. You have a Nova weapon. I'm going to duplicate the Nova weapon and cover up that snapping point, because guess what? When you're using a duplication glitch or whatever, things like to move to the closest available snapping point. I have my buddy stack back here. Bring that over. I'm going to move this one step up. Boom. Delete this piece. And attach an equipment plate to it. So click on it. Alright, well, let me see what I do here. So I clicked on it, and on the keyboard, hit G. I'm trying to hit G. Okay, maybe don't click on it. Just mouse over it, hit G. There it is. Get the equipment plate. And to do that on controller, because this is not in the manual, alright? Controller. Alright, hold both triggers. Make sure your cursor's on that weapon. Alright, hold both triggers and hit A, and that's how you directly attach a module to another module snapping point. Right? Now with both of those, duplicate it back down, duplication buddy glitch, delete, and then I can now move this in. So this is going to interfere with this guy. I mean, you could cover it up, but the easiest one without adding anything, just flip glitch. You can see it moved up, just duplicate down, and there, it moved down. And it copied a weapon with it. There you go. So there you go. So that's your 1/3 step. To finish off this section, I'm going to bring in the stainless steel A. And wait, first off, let me see. First off, I need to bring these guys in. So yeah, first bring in that stainless steel A to cover the snapping point. Bring this in, bring this over. Try to bring it over. maybe... Hey, what are you trying to attach to? Huh. I don't understand. All right, I'm just gonna variation glitch it in. Oh yeah, that's right. This has no snapping point in the back. So cover it up, duplicate this one again, and I'm gonna use a variation glitch to an occupied snapping point. Bring it in right there. You can bring this one up top, and then just connect right there, and then duplicate it down. Boom, and that finishes that side. Delete this Hope Tech pipes. Oops, I hit print screen. Delete that Hope Tech pipes. And this guy can just move a half step up, flip glitch that one in, and there you go, we have the wing. And you do the exact same thing on the other side. Alright, same thing on the other side, so reference that. Now let's finish off these last few pieces. So next thing up I'm going to do is bring in the Hope 5 landing gear. Alright, I kind of used this Nebuchadnezzar to help me attach the engines to the rest of the ship. Now I'm going to move it out. Bring in the Hope Tech engine. Where? Let me get a better angle. Is this the right angle? Alright. Bring this in right there. There we go. And then bring in the Nova Cowling. Flip glitch. There's the snapping point right there. Free and available. Flip glitch that one in. Boom. Everything's still connected. Nice! The rest of this is just like additional decoration, I call it. More texture pieces. We have all that, but let's go ahead and bring in our galleons. So our galleons are going to fit in like right about... Okay, I need to cover things up. It's like I do this like, all right, I need to cover you guys up. Let me see. So I wanted it like, yeah, that's right there. No, it's not right there. Alright, so there is like a piece inside there. Oh, I need these guys to help me out. No wonder. Alright, got it. it's like why are you not doing this? Because Jeremy, you need these guys in there first. Alright. So what I did, so you have all these pieces right here, right? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. So notice have some of these have like the Hope Tech pipes and aft and then connected with Hope Tech pipes A. So this is going to be on the outside. Right? Variation glitch that one in. Then flip glitch that guy in. So it didn't go to the right spot. That's fine. I think it's still the closest one. Just duplicate it down. Because yeah, remember, there's some points inside these engines too that are free and available. Bring it in. Bring this other piece in. Variation glitch that one in. Middle, don't touch it. You just cover it up with this guy. Then we have this guy on the side. So variation glitch that one in. And then we have this guy. This goes on the outside. Yep. Variation glitch that one in. And then bring this guy in. I'm up 20 steps. Holy moly. Alright, let's go. Variation or flip glitch that one in. Didn't want it. Duplicate it down. Perfect. There we go. Now we should find the right spots for these guys to go into. So it should be connecting right there. Perfect. That's good. So flip glitch that one in. Nice. Find the right spot. There. Oh, there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, I think we did it. Hey, there it is, everybody. That is your Nebuchadnezzar using a lot of cool glitches along the way. Whew. It looks like it spent something, but I don't know what it was. I was like, did I add something? Who knows? But yeah, I like this crazy texture of pipes over here. I really do. I enjoy that. But there you go, everybody. This is Nebuchadnezzar using a good set of fractional step glitches or offset merges. Whatever you like to call it, guys. Whatever you like to call it. Let's go ahead and save it. and let's go ahead and take a tour. Let's make sure we have the correct crew members. We have everyone aboard. All right, everyone's aboard. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Let's bring it in. Let's go take a look-see. Take a look around. Here is our empty control station. There's our docker right there. Someone's opening the door. Hello. Here's all our crew members, and here's a cockpit, and that's your tour, everybody. Woo! Woo! Let's bring out the fun battle music. It's time. Don't forget, if you like this channel, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channels. Everything does help out. And yes, you can find all the parts we use in this build found in a Google Sheet listed in the description. And of course, there's also a great big guide, 2-hour guide video that goes over a lot of glitches that we like to use, all the fractional glitches and more details. It should be helpful. It should be helpful. Let's go ahead and make sure we have everything set. All right, we're good. We're good. We are good. All right, let's take this bad boy into battle. Let's go to one of our favorite places to do battle. It's Cricks. We're going to the key. Let's make it happen. Let's go. All right. More game audio. Oh, too much game audio. All right, let's do this. Oh, firing at nobody. There you go. Blast off a little bit. Or I am blasting off. We are firing auto turrets, going at it. Nice. Get our boost back on. Let's find someone else to take out. Who's the closest? Who the closest? You're the closest.
Target's shields are down. Enemy's grab drive out of commission.
This guy out right here. And there we go, everybody. Hey, leveled up. Woo! And that, my friends, is your Nebuchadnezzar. I hope you enjoyed this video, everybody. If you have any questions for me, please let me know. But beyond that, don't forget, you can find all the parts you use this build found in the Google Sheet listed in the description. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, as everything does help out. Beyond that, guys, have yourselves an amazing day, and we'll catch you all later. Peace out. And thank you so much for all of the support, as always. Sending on the hearts. Have a great one, guys. See you again real soon. Peace.